Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we're taking a look at the 1999 Nissan Silvia Spec-R Areo D-Rights. This is another one of the D-Rights cars from the license test. We've had the Mazda Roadster version go around already, and it wasn't particularly impressive because, if you didn't know, the D-Rights cars are essentially the normal cars, except you can't upgrade them in any other way other than tyres, similar to that Toyota Prius we had a while ago. So yeah, this is essentially a stock Silvia Spec-R ready to take on the track with racing super soft tyres. Front engine, rear wheel drive, 248 horsepower, 1,240 kilos. Interesting thing to note is apparently this uses the Spec-S wheels for whatever reason. Anyways, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to the best time it possibly can. Current leader is the Daihatsu Storia Rally car, a 28.410. The Spec-R D-Right Silvia, obviously unlikely to beat that. I think this will be about a second quicker than the Mazda Roadster D-Rights, which was a 34.923, sort of hanging on in about 5th place, if that. So yeah, sorry, 5th place, 5th from the bottom, I should say, I believe, currently. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's already quicker, so that's a good start. The one thing you definitely notice when you're driving these sort of stock cars, but with the racing super softs, is just how much suspension lean is actually in these cars. You don't... Gran Turismo 2 is not really a game I associate particularly with like suspension lean and that sort of almost advanced car handling, but when you drive something like this, you definitely realise A, it's in the game, and B, it's actually quite impressive with how it works, because it does feel quite sort of realistic how the car bobs and weaves under braking and stuff like that. All very impressive stuff for 1999. It is a bit of a shame these cars are not upgradable in terms of engine or drivetrain or anything, because I think that could make these sort of like a fun alternative to the racing mod vehicles, which was my original plan for them until I found out they were virtually just non-upgradable, again, like I mentioned, like with the Toyota Prius. So yeah, it kind of does ruin these a little bit. This is definitely the trickier of the two to drive. Obviously the Mazda Roadster, what is it, 138 horsepower, I think, stock. So that one isn't too bad to drive, whereas this one, 245. It is a little bit trickier. Silvias naturally are sort of more rearward biased, if you will. They're designed to be driftier. I really want a quicker time because I don't want my quickest time to be me crashing into that tyre wall there. Fortunately, we got through that first sector pretty unscathed. It's not bad though. I mean, we've, you know, compared to some of the cars we've driven around here that are fully upgraded, the Silvia is definitely not bad, to say the least. I don't think it's beaten any like legitimately normal cars yet. A 33.249 might though. That is starting to sort of creep into the realm of... Actually, no, it's not. It's almost creeping into the realm of like actual cars that we've upgraded, but it isn't going to do so. Unfortunately, hit the wall there as well. It's obviously straight line speed is lacking. It's also one of the more heavier vehicles, simply because you can't do any weight reduction to it. So, but I think for a car that is entirely stock, 33.249, that's a pretty acceptable time, really, considering the vehicle. I did not think it was going to be quite as quick as that. In all honesty, I had it about a second on the MX-5, and that's well more than a second on the MX-5. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit in there, but I don't think it'd be by much, to be honest with you. 33.249 will put this in to 71st place. It is right around the sort of K cars and the joke cars if you will, but it's certainly getting towards, it's only about half a second off the BMW 740i, which I guess is the first serious upgraded car that we've had, and the Altezza and the Cuda. So yeah, actually quite quick as it is, and I think out of the two D-Right cars, this is definitely the better of the two between this and the MX-5, although of course this one is actually harder to earn in the GT2 Plus mod as a prize car. So anyways, there you go, that's it for this edition. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.